Nanny Ham and the Trolls of Castle Conn by Kathy Ashford. Valleyvale Stye was a lovely little town, with a forest and a river and fields all around. There weren't many pigs in a village so small. Nanny Ham was the oldest and wisest of all. She was short of stature and short of sight, but all the other pigs came to her for advice. She knew when to reap, she knew when to sow, she knew many things about making plants grow. Then a big tribe of trolls, no one knew where from, arrived across the river and moved into Castle Conn. They were grubby and greedy and drank too much wine. They came to the pigs with a contract to sign. "If you plough up your fields and cut down your trees, we will give you these special silvery seeds. They grow special flowers, and at summer's end, if you sell us the flowers, you'll get coins to spend. We're making a market at Old Castle Conn, full of wondrous things to spend your coins on. We'll have apples and peaches and fat juicy cherries, oranges and grapes and baskets of berries. Tasty wee whitebait from the river mouth, macadamia nuts from far to the south, walnuts and hazels and bushels of wheat, everything a pig could possibly eat." Nanny Ham was the only one less than impressed, but the pigs signed the contract. They thought it was best. So the pigs ploughed the fields and cut down their trees to make room for more of the silvery seeds. And at summer's end, when the flowers were sold, the pigs became rich with coins made of gold. But then the trolls crossed the river. They were terribly rude. "From now on, you pigs must not grow your own food." They dug up the gardens and took the chickens away. "If you pigs want to eat, you'll have to pay. It's all in the contract. You must do as we say." But Nanny Ham knew better and did it anyway. The pigs didn't mind. They liked market food, even though the trolls were so terribly rude. Then the trolls took the barrels that captured the rains. "You must not drink the water you collect from your drains. It's all in the contract. You must do as we say." But Nanny Ham knew better and did it anyway. The pigs had to buy water from the trolls' deep well, but it came with a price and a strange trollish smell. And the few sacks of seeds that the pigs had saved, well, the trolls picked them up and took them away. "If you want seeds for next year, you'll have to pay. It's all in the contract. You must do as we say." But Nanny Ham knew better and did it anyway. When springtime came at the end of the cold, the pigs bought their new seeds with coins made of gold. For 5 years they traded at Old Castle Conn, but in the 6th year things went horribly wrong. That springtime brought storms with unseasonable snow. The soil was so cold that nothing would grow. Then the summer sun shone in the big blue sky, and the fields and the river grew awfully dry. The silvery seedlings refused to grow tall, and the harvest of flowers was pitifully small. At Old Castle Conn, the trolls didn't care, though their well was almost empty and their market was bare. "That's just how it works," said the trolls at the gate, as what once cost 2 coins first cost 4, then 8. Without gardens or forests where food could be sought, the things the pigs needed all had to be bought. By springtime their purses of coins had all gone. They had spent them all over at Old Castle Conn. So the pigs came to wise Nanny Ham in despair. "How are we to buy new seeds for the year?" Nanny Ham smiled and showed them the way to the things that she had kept and hidden away. She had chickens for eggs and barrels for rain. She had stacks of pumpkin and sacks of grain. "This year, my friends, you should do as I say. Let's rip up that contract and throw it away. This year we grow things that us pigs can eat, things that won't wither and die in the heat. We shouldn't have to pay to drink from a well, especially when it has that strange trollish smell. There's plenty of water that falls from the sky, plenty enough for Valley Vale sty. So the pigs hatched new chickens and dug gardens to sow the crops Nanny Ham would help them to grow. They replanted their forest and reattached their drains so they could go back to capturing rains. But the trolls grew suspicious as time went on, and the pigs stopped coming to old Castle Conn. "Something's going on. Our contract's been breached. We must go to those pigs with a lesson to teach." The pigs had a meeting and agreed on a plan, devised by none other than wise Nanny Ham. The night before the trolls were about to attack, the moon was hidden and the sky was black. Nanny Ham took a torch and crept over the ridge. She went down to the river and set fire to the bridge. When the trolls saw it burning, they shouted angrily. But the pigs didn't care. They were finally free. For the rest of the year, the trolls were still mad. But without the pigs' coins, their situation got bad. They overfished the river and their well went dry. Without coins, the trolls had nothing to buy. That winter, the trolls grew sickly and thin. It made Nanny Ham sad to see the state they were in. So she crafted a raft out of sticks and reeds and crossed the river with sacks of seeds. "You should shut down your market and plant gardens instead. I promise that, with care, you will all be well fed. Grow pumpkins and cabbages and carrots and wheat. Everything a troll could possibly eat." The trolls were suspicious of what Nanny Ham had to say, but they took all those seeds and planted them anyway. They tended their crops and got chickens as well. They drank rainwater free from that strange trollish smell. And at harvest time, all the trolls were delighted. They organised a banquet, and the pigs were invited. They sat Nanny Ham at the head of the table. "Without your help, none of us would have been able to save water and seeds and grow our own food. We apologise for being so terribly rude." There was feasting and music and dancing and laughter, and the pigs and the trolls lived happily ever after.